Good evening, YouTube and Twitch. This is Harmony Muse with Unlucky Part 13 of my Mass Effect Andromeda Let's Play. Today we are going to be doing our usual single player, though we're going to be trying to go back to Voeld. I'm not sure if I can continue doing Voeld or not yet, because it looks like the initial run on Voeld was simply pull the queen out. And even in the even in the multiplayer, I'm gonna actually have to check on that. That don't look good. And it looks like the EA people are well aware of this. People have been complaining about it for about 2 weeks, or 2 months actually. Huh, no kidding. And it's specifically when working on strike teams. Okay. Now I'm going to see if I can go back to Voeld.
Not really a holiday destination.
Approaching the LZ.
I have to say that state there with going by the planetary ring was graphically one of the more beautiful things I've seen in a while. I'm getting the feeling Voeld is one of these planets I shouldn't be messing around on. Or when have I ever let a game tell me where and when I can't go? Hello, gents.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Life support is back online.
Elgin. Sun and skies.
Probably not the best way I could have done that.
knows how much time we have.
The whole thing's going to blow.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jarl. You must be the Pathfinder who saved the Moshai. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
Commander?
Thank you for allowing us into your base, Commander.
Your actions display your soul's intentions. I hope you will join the fight against the Ket. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
I'll do
That's
it.
why I came here. To help.
If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Voeld without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, Mr. Grumpy
I've
Pants
met
back on
Ephra.
Aya.
He's interesting.
He's never been good at first impressions. He can be stern, but he's exactly what the Resistance needs. Ephra took a scattered band of civilian fighters and molded them into an effective army. What success we've had against the Ket is entirely due to his leadership.
Most people seem to really respect him.
Because he would do anything for his people, he inspires the same in us. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars.
How long has the Resistance been around?
Nearly as long as the Ket. With our military destroyed, civilians took the fight into their own hands. They formed the Resistance as a final effort.
It seems to be...
Only since Ephra took over. His tactics gave us the... But even now, we're a long way from winning.
Oh, don't worry.
How are you
you've
holding
got
up
me.
against the Ket?
It hasn't been easy. We've had our victories, but we're a small force.
Didn't Ephra send recruits?
Most of them are young, untrained. If we want to beat the Ket, we need medics, technicians, and skilled fighters.
Then Ryder and I will help.
We will?
If the commander needs recruits,
It's like, oh, then
we'll
you'll help.
find them.
We will? I love that.
I'm an outsider. How could I...
He's inspired the will to fight in so many of us.
And you're the hero who saved our Moshai. That can...
Jarl's right.
I'd be happy to take... You have my gratitude. Both of you.
That's it for
Later.
now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Let's get what... Ooh. Got surveillance, da-da-da-da, 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 blah, 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 blah. What do we have here? Supply drop point, everything gone. Contact missing.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Olisk is in charge of requisitions. We should speak with him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer?
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything is running fine.
I saw the messages sent to you.
Keep your voice down. I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale.
You have any lead?
Not much. There's a plan. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way, no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but the nav point, you seem to be adept at decryption.
So he's telling me, go do my job for me.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
That seems to be a running gag in this game, is people having me do their jobs for them.
An impressive surveillance system.
Don't win a war without good organization.
From this room, we keep track of our brothers and sisters in the field.
Oh, I officially have more Helios research than God. Probably go check on a new shoddy, maybe.
Tempest, we're going to need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Ooh, I got the Nomad. I've got the Nomad for Icy Land. Okay.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Get me my ride.
Okay, Sam, what's Voeld got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Voeld.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What about the Angara, the Resistance? What's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Gee,
Got it?
no kidding.
Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Yeah, we do. Check something real quick.
Please be careful, Ryder. Trust me.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
People telling me to be careful. Well, they've seen my driving. That can't be good.
Out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now. Cat, coming this way!
Quickly! Before they find the resistance!
Pathfinder, this way!
Come on.
That's teamwork.
Good old teamwork. Dream work.
I need help here!
What you need, lady?
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy.
Better now that those Ket had... If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
Your injuries?
How bad are you hurt?
It'll be comical, but I can walk, and I know a secret route to the camp. I can get back faster than your rover.
Have the Ket tracked down?
No, these scum... You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
That's good.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a scout. I'm supposed to make... But they were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
We have to...
Go.
Calibrated receiver.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Okay, that's done.
It corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
I swear I will turn this car around.
The row car?
Let's do this!
The row car are stealing supplies from resistance. They claim to be...
Why were Angara attacking us?
Pathfinder,
And if Efra hears we're building a stockpile, he'll take action. Let's keep this up for as long as possible.
I detect a datapad nearby.
Well, let's get back to where we were.
Reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
But I brought the snacks last time.
Whoa, didn't mean to sneak up on you.
Squinting stars. It's the Pathfinder. We heard about how you punched the cat. Punched them right in the exaltations. So, amazing.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
You're perfect.
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here to seek.
So, what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some cat. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
Those red lights, you said that's Hajara?
Yes, Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help if you haven't checked it out.
How do they live out there?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The cat want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
Smart.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Visan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So, where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
Thank you.
Take care.
You be safe too, Jarl Amadarov. Has your sister recovered from her
So brave.
She is. Both.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Trading favors.
Hey, friend.
Missions I forgot to pick up. Well, we'll remedy that real quick.
You didn't hear about the human? Landed right in the middle of Aya.
No, I hope they don't.
That human.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Roshua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
My people worship here in private.
And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
You seem troubled.
Oh, Pathfinder Rider. I was just speaking a blessing for 2 of our young soldiers murdered by the Ket. So many dead or disappeared, but these 2 cuts are the deepest yet.
Do you need space? I can go.
It's all right. Speaking grief lessens it.
Pain shared
These
is pain
children were
lessened.
swayed by a
Joy
new
shared
belief
is
that's
joy
taken
increased.
hold. A soul finds enlightenment through reincarnation, but some now think they can force this. They fling themselves at death, thinking they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers, we call them.
I have heard of this. No one I know, but I can't be certain.
Reincarnation is a nice thought, but to die for...
If you meet some of these glory seekers, do what you can. That's all any of us can do.
I'll do what I can, lady.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weekly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next.
And with that is stronger dynasty.
What happens to the souls of exalted Angara?
This is our great heartache. They are kept from the family dynasty. Lost to us in all ways.
That's sad.
Thank you.
I'll do what I can, but I make no promises.
Give me a double dose of summer. Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Don't you have more important places to be?
I'm Pathfinder Ru...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have.
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
Dr. Hareen, maybe Ryder can help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded? There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
I'll get it done.
There's no time to wait.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with...
Of course.
Good.
I'll get your stuff done. Keep your shirt on.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Jarl, have you...
Briefly.
And these must be the You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
That must...
Jarl's the brave one.
Have anything for sale?
Are you...
I have... What I do have... Maybe if you clear that Kett station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more.
How do you...
Some speak ill of the man, but I'll do what I can to help until I can't help.
How do you...
The same way we came.
It's hard to fly in, so my children...
Children?
Their size make... We all do what we can out here, even children.
Gotta respect that.
Just make...
And armor. Actually, see how my armor is working for now. Still don't have the... What did I need again? Right, I think it was uranium. Well, either way, I forgot that I need to go check my... It's one big ass planet. Everything is, Let's go get what I should have gotten done already. Spend some of that research. Take the skill points while I'm at it. Old intel on company materials. Stress tests. Should be sleeping, but hey, it's poetry.
The swelling has gone down significantly.
Good. Keep me updated.
Thank you, Lexi.
What'd you do, Suvi?
Is there something wrong? Oh, it's nothing.
I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately not. Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
What did you lick? What
You
kind
licked
of
a rock,
bone
didn't
did you lick?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously.
Oh.
When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
She specialized in...
I read all about her research, and your father's. AI. Sam is an astound... I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
Of course they were proud.
Science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Liam says he's planning a movie now.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right. I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant.
You want me to look for...
Oh, would you?
You need me to find you a plant for making stuff with.
The hell you did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Callow.
Whoa!
I know, just please don't let this distract you.
That's funny. They're getting all nice and pissy with each other. It's actually really sort of cute.
Why can't you just ask her yourself?
Because.
Because?
Just because.
Because of the wonderful
Fine.
things he does.
Lexi, PB wants to look at Giles' scans.
PB knows I can't divulge patient information.
Useless. I always have time for you.
Aww.
You probably have work.
You know where to find me.
Hello there, batshit. What you need?
Hi there. Just check it. What's up? Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
Joel?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
You want to talk about it, man?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
Are you?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
I was. Am. My mom and dad are dead. My brother's in a medically induced coma. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
And what
But
would you
that
like?
kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you, this is where I should be.
Not interested in you in a romantic way, but I'm glad you're here, buddy.
I like having you around. Specifically you.
Because...
Not real.
Because you enjoy spending...
You do?
Yes. And I mean...
And that's all the that's the closest we'll get out of you because I like being your friend. Purely platonic.
Ryder?
I'll let you get...
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Research. You didn't work too well because of that weird back and then charge that you do. Maybe the Krogan beat stick would be better. Anyway, I've got... Let's check what we can do for a shoddy. That is a nasty piece of kit. Should have stuff I can sell. Do we have any uranium for sale? No uranium. Lovely. See about using the comm here, see who I can talk to. Nobody, apparently. Well, I've still got Liam and Drac to find. Where the hell is Drac, anyway? Is he still in the kitchen?
Now, exaltation. The cat just keep asking for more.
Would you mind taking a slight detour?
What's the prop?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
Oh, a brown pants moment because of him basically force brainwashing.
It's definitely
people.
more than we...
And the cat I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
Good talking.
Anytime.
You can tell he sounds legitimately frightened. Hey, Drac.
Hey, kid.
Got a war story for me?
Got any
now?
stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Destined are annoying. Quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Can't argue with that.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Talk to you later, pal. And Liam is not in his room. Here's hoping wherever he is, he has his shirt on. I swear, if this was an anime, I'd think it was related to Grateful Buster.
Weak, but I'll bounce back. I always have. I've broken each limb twice. You have to do more than wipe my immune system to take me down.
You... Pathfinder, you're the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good.
I know it was really personal.
You say that like I was making... I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. Something familiar.
Sure.
You still have questions. I'll try to answer them.
So, exaltation is how the Ket reproduce. How did you learn that?
They're proud of it. They welcomed us and spoke of it openly. We were becoming them. To the Ket, all other life is inferior. Even, I suspect, humans.
How'd it
They're
work?
going to a lot of trouble just to make baby Ket.
I guess it's also a way for them to control their evolution. They incorporate only traits they value, and unique...
So what are the chances the Ket have exalted other...
I'd say those chances are excellent.
It looked like some of your people wanted this Ket gift. They walked around...
As did I. Voluntarily. Happily. But that is part of the process. Part of the preparation, they called it purification, stripped our systems of all defenses. It was very painful. But after the pain came a beautiful peace, like a trance, like a transcendence itself. I willingly walked into that pod, and I cannot fault anyone else who did the same.
The Cardinal said she had the Archon's DNA. So was the Cardinal exalted too?
From what they described, I think they can be exalted multiple times. They strive always to be greater. And the Archon's DNA somehow plays a role in all of it.
Sam downloaded what he could from the facility. We'll be studying exaltation for quite a while. What was happening in that...
Perhaps, but not to them. They honestly believe they are giving us a gift.
And that's what makes it the most
The Cardinal
frightening.
seemed desperate to keep that place standing.
The entire facility seemed dedicated to one thing: exaltation. That's why I asked you to destroy it, despite the lives it would cost. I hope the Resistance can still burn it to the ground, but I suspect the Ket have already re-engineered that shield.
Let's hope not.
How long were you in that facility?
Days? After the Archon decided I would be exalted, I was sent to the facility alone. I was housed with prisoners who described how they were kidnapped, taken to holding camps, analyzed and separated.
Analyzed?
Until now, we never understood why some of us were sent to... The Archon chose to exalt me, to use me for my knowledge. Perhaps other...
The Chosen.
I'm only theorizing. I am a scientist, after all.
I'll let you rest.
Wait. One more thing. I spoke to a guard. It described everything about its past, our past, with no trace. It seems that victims retain memories of who they were, but after being exalted, they live only to serve. Does your species...
Sometimes.
A Ket remembers being Angara. Like a dream it's eager to forget. Ishari Pathfinder.
So basically it would be a mercy for these Ket for me to kill them. Well, time for me to go out and dispense some mercy, I suppose. Oopsie daisy. Now, is that enough for uranium for me to do what I want to do? Just barely.
least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more.
Long barrel gives you more damage but less accuracy. It's a shotgun. Got mods to take care of here. What do I have currently equipped? An AR stock and an AR magazine 1. I lower the weight, but I lower the stability. Not happening. If only I had 11 more uranium, I could make and have the full set of Ket Uber gearing. We don't have any vanadium to be found then. Well, let us check the long list of side quests. Liam wants to go to Aya. Missing arcs. I still have to talk to what's-her-face on Voeld. Secret Project Reminiscent site on Voeld. I'm going to meet with Raylis on Voeld. Gotta find an ion plant for Suvi. Voeld, Reformation, Speak to a Glory, Seek Medical Caches, Eyes on Ground. So I'm very passionate about my role, and that's why I'm good at drawing other people to me, but I'm also professional. So I'm essentially a shonen anime protagonist, except I'm a chick and military.
Voeld orbit is steady.
Come in! Okay, well, I don't care who you are or how old you are. If your mother comes to your bedroom and brings you ice cream, you damn well eat it and you damn well thank her. I apologize for this, everybody, but I'm going to take a couple of minutes and eat myself some ice cream. I just want my mother to know, once she gets back to her room, that I'm extremely thankful for this. This was very nice of her, and I really appreciate it. White chocolate with a cookie crumb crust. I like it. I'm normally not a fan of white chocolate, but this is very good. Let this be a lesson, everybody. Don't miss a day to let your mother, or if your family is still around, to let them know how grateful you are. Parents are in our lives for only a certain amount of time. And as with all things, you don't truly know what good you have until you've lost it. Again, I'm sorry about this, but I don't care how old you are. I don't care how big of an asshole you are. If your mother comes bearing ice cream, you take it, and by God, you eat it. Extremely good. Let's get back to the gameplay, shall we? Many apologies for the delay there, but, well, I'm sure you understand.
We're out of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Bet there's Ket in there. Here they come!
We've got here loot. Loot is good. And stuff. And things.
Ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
I recommend putting bullets in them. I like this gun.
I detect Angaran technology in this camp. I can provide more information via your scanner.
Reloading!
I like this gun. I'm really liking this shotgun. This is good.
This bug should be feeding Ket information to the Resistance, but the connection was dropped.
Why? A technical issue?
Unknown. If you scan additional bugs, I can locate the broken link.
Well, let's go get our minerals.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Go to the Yara place. Oh, I don't like the way this...
Good time for a field op, Jal. What's your combat disposition?
I kill the enemy before they see me. Do I need another one?
No, that'll do fine.
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
It matches the transponder code for a Asari survey vessel, Perifona.
That's the ship Hidaria mentioned.
We might be close.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Our histories say there were once flower meadows on Voeld. Colors we didn't have names for.
Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
They said it was a golden world. I'm still reeling.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Path.
Oh, we'll be back there, don't you worry.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
We're gonna get at least one of these arcs back. Even if it's away from my normal order of doing things. And this is a Bioware game, so order is a matter of perspective.
We haven't been able to take down any of their defenses.
Huh. I thought this would be the periphona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Lithium and platinum. That's not bad. Oh, I gotta go searching. Yay. This goes against what I really should be doing, but I want that art.
You and Ryder move in the open very freely.
We have to. We're here to explore.
That's a signal beacon. Used by Angaran civilians. It's a distress call.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
Ket, I recognize their fire.
Your job! Join the fight, brother!
Boom! That was satisfying.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Thank you for the assistance.
What is this? We thought there were
Not this time. There's a group that's been attacking shuttles. I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
Clever trap. Looks like... But it's still a dirty move. More civilians might suffer.
Enough talk. We have more Ketten.
Life support is stable. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
on approach.
Hey, another Zalkin. Hey, idiots, you're welcome for me saving you. Next time, don't risk yourselves like that. Got 4 points to do. Living barrier, max shields, or max regeneration. Pioneering scientist unlocked. I am now rank 4. $52 levels and everything to be okay. Need 54 levels for you. Well then, let's just work on that. I have been lackadaisical on leveling my people. That's all on me.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable.
A huge task to responsibly settle all your people in Helios.
It seems incredible, sometimes. The idea of making places to live, even though we've already done it. There's so much hope riding on us.
Speaking for the Resistance, I know what that's like.
Detecting local frequency interference. This could be affecting planetary communications.
Let's check it out.
Get in.
Father, Mother, if I don't get the Tetchiks, I love you both so much. The Ket are following me. What do they want with our family? I hear them.
They took her.
She had to leave her parents in a bad place.
There are several potential.
This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Adi, headed our way.
ignoring the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder.
Cover me.
Whoa, those Audi are really coming at us.
Adi don't normally act like this. Something's made them angry.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency causes that detection in the beasts.
Targets eliminated! Rider, the Angara call this a scourge gem. They pass through the scourge. No two are exactly alike.
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
Good idea.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife. Hopefully the Hajara scientists...
Side quest, but I'm trying to do one thing. One single solitary thing.
False signal. One down.
Site done. So at least I have a place to work in. Because I'm going to need to check myself reasonably sure of it.
The Angara always seem to be hugging someone or punching them. Do you get sick a lot?
Maybe. Illness is a private matter. We never speak of it.
Really? No sick days? No starve a fever, nurse a cold?
It's suddenly very hot in here.
Want some Medigel?
Please, stop.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Thank you there, not entirely interested.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Remnant pillars ahead. Might give us trouble.
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Think that's it.
I detect unusual signals from that Angara Pathfinder. I recommend scanning the body.
Getting up.
The Ket planted a chip in this Angara.
A tracking chip? Can you reverse it to get a nav point?
The chip is disabled, but if I receive more scans, I could repair the signal.
Took one out!
Let's hope that one stays dead. That looks like something.
This is the source of the periphoneus signal.
Oh god. And there's Ket on site. Let's clear them out. Take them down hard! Don't you worry!
Screw this, bring in the lunatic.
That's teamwork.
They're all gone.
Clear!
What do we have here?
That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her.
Definitely Ket weapons fire. This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
That's fucked up.
If we'd been faster, we could have. Damn it.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
The ship was returned.
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match.
Ryder, Cora, something is left. A flight recorder.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
Anyway, we could use that or the flight recorder to find the Ark.
If the nav record survived, we could trace the Perifona's flight path.
I can assist.
I'll take a look when we...
Leveled again. Okay, let's see what we can do with them 5 skill points. Well, good news is we don't need to pull Cora anymore. Bad news is we've got a whole shitload worth of stuff to do. Hey Caleb, sorry for not responding sooner. Been busy doing.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
Geez, we're probably ready to go do the thing.
Wait, Lexi, your dad was Turian? That explains so much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Here we go.
You know, how uptight you are.
I am not uptight.
Not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch.
She's a
I'm
doctor.
a doctor. Fussing's part of the job.
Hey, sweet stuff, let's talk.
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
You
know where to find me.
Replace that 4 with a 2, we might have some talking to do.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
That's what Jal faces every day. You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research... I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Why? This all looks fine to me.
Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the
Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her. It'll be good to have certainty again.
Okay, I was trying to push to find an arc, and I get blocked. But hey, it happens.
Seeing you with on the Nexus.
What? Whom?
You're always short of credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
It's complicated, Suvi.
What? Are you busy on Facebook? Or Space Facebook? Having to say something is or having to respond to something with it's complicated, like...
Voeld orbit is steady.
Approaching the LZ.
I should have went and built something before I came down.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
We saw this area from the lookout post.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
Speak to a skiot.
The main axle's got iced up again. What's causing it?
Environment check. Temperatures are
We
within
can't just
acceptable
attack an entire
parameters.
Ket base.
Stars. It's you. You're the one who saved the Moshai. Hitting the Ket where it counts has really helped our morale.
And ours.
Finding allies in the Angara has been a great boost for us.
We are united by our struggle against the Ket. My grandmother used to say that the mingling of shed blood makes family as sure. Want to kill more Ket? I need someone to rescue my Uncle Nilch. I'm not a fighter yet, or I'd go myself. If the Ket move him from the labor camp, we'll lose him forever.
What's a Ket labor camp?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp.
Life support is back online.
Janlith, I'm pretty sure there's something here.
Ah,
Probably
you're
affected by
Ryder.
the Scourge.
It's an honor to meet you.
The microbe variety
What can I
in the
do
top
for you?
layer is completely different.
You were saying something about...
Traces of forces
Huh?
of radioactive
Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid story that started years ago. Talk to Dinor. He knows more about how that tale spread.
What are you...
That was cut out from below Hajara. We're right above an inland sea and the ice goes deep. Everything under the first layer was perfectly preserved. There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers. Micro...
I won't just...
Only the...
What do we have up here?
I sent a team to look at that architect.
Good. Make sure they don't get too close. There could be remnant nearby.
A merchant, what do you have to say?
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind
Oh, good then.
so far.
I'll take a look at your...
Got plenty.
You've got supplies, but do you have... You do not have uranium. Different Mass Effect games, still mining iridium.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environment check.
How's the dig
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about it.
Okay, well... I really hate to do this, but I'm just
The
not
temperature
feeling it
is
right
falling,
now.
Pathfinder.
I'm suffering a pretty heavy lack of give a crap right now. Not about the game. It's nothing like that. I'm just...
In acceptable
how
limits.
to put this? I'm not really feeling it tonight, you know? I know that sounds silly, but...
Hello?
Should have been the 18 minutes over by now, I suppose. Let's go ahead and check on that. Not quite. Well, something to work on when we get... Check something though. I can make that... This only takes nickel and vanadium. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it then. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. This has been Harmony Muse. Thank you and have a good one.